Tonight is WWE Survivor Series. Fog Wrestling goes to war with World Wrestling Entertainment, and can we survive 3 hours of absolute hell in San Diego? Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. Time to preview WWE Survivor Series San Diego 619. What about 991? Because we need some help.
It's
What?
911.
Is it?
Not 991.
Ah, well, same shit.
If you said 999, I would accept it. 911 as well, but not 991.
So I got it wrong.
Next to be saying 119.
Botchamania run wild. But yeah, I can't even remember last time I sat down to watch a WWE PLE.
Yeah, we had a problem off air. We were like, what was the last one? I said SummerSlam, but I realised that was far too back. Then I said WrestlePalooza. I was getting warmer. Then I said Crown Jewel.
I couldn't even tell you what happened at Crown Jewel. What was the main event?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's the one where Cena and Styles stunk up the joint.
Well, maybe I did watch that one then. No, actually, we didn't watch that, actually. Well, no, we were watching it and we just turned it off.
Yeah. Because it was awful.
Aye. That's how bad wrestling is these days. The last PLE I remember watching, I just turned it off. I was like, fuck that.
I tell you, I mean, right. I'm not saying I've ever had any interest in the last, couple of years of this, but I don't think I've ever been less interested in a Big Four pay-per-view in my life. In my absolute life. There's no matches with stipulations, there's no ramifications. Now people will be like, hold on, it's Cena's second last appearance, I couldn't give a fuck.
No, well, I like Cena. That's probably the match I'm looking forward to the most. Cena Dom. People will talk about War Games. I personally couldn't give a shite. See, War Games, it is such an overrated, boring fucking concept. And it doesn't surprise me in the slightest that the two guys that love War Games are Dusty Rhodes. Well, maybe loved, I guess, would be
past tense.
Yeah. Dusty Rhodes loved War Games, and Triple H loves War Games, because two of the most overrated, boring bastards, big nose Triple H, big gut Dusty Rhodes, and they love this match. No.
Let me tell you about War Games.
Now, people are going to say, but you said you like Lethal Lockdown. You know what, man? Lethal Lockdown, I felt like that was unique to TNA, so I'll give Lethal Lockdown a pass. But
you know why I like Lethal Lockdown, right? Because it was fast paced, and then see, once the weapons came down, it was like a couple of minutes of chaos and it was over. See, War Games, it's dragged out pish. Roman Reigns moving his jaw about in a wee fucking cage with 3 other men.
No, it is the same shite.
Let's wheel out CTE William Regal War Guy.
No, this is why it sucks. So basically, they copy and paste the same shit. So see, obviously when they're expecting someone to come out, the team that don't have the advantage, they're going to be on top, so that when the next person comes out, the opposition can get a hot run going. So guaranteed. See. I think it is the heel team that have the advantage. McIntyre, Logan Paul.
Aye.
See, when the first person's about to come out tonight, one of the Usos who'll no doubt start the match, they'll have control, so that when the heel guy, the fresh guy, comes out, he can take over Uso. And then when it gets to the next person coming out, guarantee you the two heels in the ring will be beating down Uso. So then when the other Uso comes out, he can get some momentum. It's the same fucking shit. They just have little spurts of momentum where whoever's got the numbers will be dominating for the next entrance, so that that person can come out and get his team back in it. Also, the match can't fucking end until the final guy comes in. So there is zero jeopardy. There is nothing at risk. Oh, no, you could literally turn away, or you could blink, or you could go make yourself a cup of coffee. You're not going to miss fuck all. It's, at least in the Survivor Series matches, the traditional 5-on-5, you could get different variations. You could end up with mad scores where it'd be maybe 5 versus 1, or maybe 4 versus 2, or maybe it could come down to 5 versus 2, and then the 2 could get 4 eliminations in a row, and then all of a sudden they've got the hand. No, but it was so intriguing because you get people getting eliminated, and like, look at the Survivor Series 2006 one. Mike Knox basically gets eliminated right at the start of the match. You know what I mean? See, if you weren't watching that, bang, you've missed it. Michaels hits Mike Knox with his sweet chin music, bang, Mike Knox is eliminated. You ain't gonna miss fuck all in this.
Who's that guy?
No, it doesn't matter. See, this if you miss the first 25 minutes, and you ain't missing shit because the match can't end.
And no one can get eliminated, so it's just pointless.
Yeah, so I think that has to be the worst. I can't think of a concept in wrestling where like the first 25 or 40 minutes of a match is irrelevant. You think of Royal Rumbles, anyone can get eliminated at any time. Survivor Series matches, a team member can get eliminated at any time. Iron Man match, you can go up one fall at any time. But seeing these War Game matches, literally fuck all, nothing can happen. No, nothing will happen. The match cannot end. There's no variables. Nothing can change until the final guy comes in.
Brock Lesnar's going to sit in a cage with these bell ends for 20 odd minutes.
Well, you know what? You know what I think would actually be intriguing? Imagine they actually decided, let's start the match with Brock and Roman. They fucking won't. But imagine that they thought, you know what? See, if I was Triple H and I had any sort of fucking conscience, I'd be like, hold on here. I gave these guys absolute fucking horse shite for 3 years in a row. I know this doesn't make up for it, but we're going to have Brock Lesnar start the match. Quite frankly, I couldn't really care who's the other person. I just said Roman Reigns, but would it...
Jimmy Uso.
No, I know the way I said all the first 25 minutes is meaningless. At least if Brock Lesnar starts,
yeah,
then you're like... But he won't. Brock Lesnar will be the last guy in, and we all know it. We all fucking know it.
No, absolutely. I just seen some... what the fuck is this ad, by the way? Just a bunch of retards.
Well, when I say Brock will be the last guy in, I mean, he won't be. He'll be the last guy in for his team, though. And I guarantee you, when Brock comes in, Roman Reigns will be the last guy in his team. And see, when Brock comes in, I bet you the Usos, Punk, and Rhodes have the advantage. And I bet you they've got all the other members beat down. And when Brock comes in, he's got 4 guys just ready to feed for him. Because that's how these War Games matches work. But anyway, back to my point. Like I said, the match is not in jeopardy. There's fuck all happening. I can't think of a match in WWE that has is less intriguing than the first 25 minutes of this.
No, I totally agree. There's just nothing on. But also, right, even when everyone's in and people can get pinned, well, what's the stipulation? Why does it matter? Now, I don't think Jimmy Uso's going to eat a pin. I don't think like a Bronson Reed's going to be eating a pin. I do feel like it'll be someone worthwhile getting pinned.
Fuck, I don't.
But there's nothing on the line. I think something.
Why is Jimmy Uso in this match if not to eat the pin?
I don't know. Ride his brother's fucking coattails. No, man, there's just nothing. Sad. It's genuinely sad. You can orchestrate me to pick up the fucking action here, but I'm actually defeated with wrestling. Can't remember the last time I watched Dynamite. Can't remember the last time I watched anything and actually went, that was alright. It's fucking pish. I've got nothing good to say about it. I'd rather watch pay-per-views for 20, 25 years ago because they're actually less predictable than ones you don't know what's going to happen now.
Maybe you should just give up. Maybe you should quit watching
no,
this.
I'm fucking on the verge of giving up because I can't put a mask over it. I fucking despise it. Everything about it. From the start to the end of the show, it's unwatchable drivel. And it's just, the people in it are I hate them. Hate them as people. Can't stand them.
And that's why this channel is dying.
That's why. No, I'll tell you why this channel's dying, because the product's fucking pish. I mean, you're only as good as the product.
Yeah.
No, that's the fact. You're only as good as the product. That goes across the board. That is it.
Yeah, if we dedicated a channel to fog shite, and it was literally us talking about a pile of shite on the floor, it wouldn't be that good, would it?
No, it wouldn't be. I mean, it's like every YouTube, everybody's got their own thing, but it's like Man United are shite, but They're still a massive club and they're still a massive draw. See, if Man United were shite, but they were in the seventh tier English football and no one cared about them, then your YouTube channel about them.
Well, that logic doesn't really work because WWE is still a massive brand and a massive company.
No,
so I mean,
because it's getting the least amount of viewers it's ever got.
yeah, but you think Man United are maybe getting less viewers now than no.
No, I look at the statistics. I back my wee statements up with facts, mate.
No, what's the analytics say about Man United? What are they up on right now?
They're the most followed club on social media, so there you go.
WWE's followed big time on social media.
Aye.
100 million subscribers on YouTube, over 100 million.
What was the TV ratings?
So you're changing the metrics here.
I'm not changing the metrics.
No, just because Man United have a large social media following doesn't mean that people are watching them.
But they're watching people talk. Look at we even talk about this ourselves, right? There's some people that talk about wrestling that actually draw the people on the wrestling.
Yeah, but you look
We're
at
not one of them.
But look at WWE.
Why not? Why are we not one
but
of
look at
them?
WWE.
Kiss its
No,
ass.
but look at WWE. Over 100 million subscribers on YouTube, and barely anyone watches their videos. So just because Man United have a lot of people following them on social media doesn't mean that the people are. So you got to admit that though.
9 times out of 10.
There you go. 9 times out of 10. That's a fake. That's a fake statistic that you've just chucked it there.
Right, is it?
Oh, can you prove that 9 times out of 10? Here, I'll give you a statistic that I can prove. 9 times out of 10, these shows are fucking unwatchable.
No, I'd say that's about 10.
10. Right, let's get
Dillinger, the perfect 10.
Right, no, well, I'd rant about war games. Do you agree with me that
I fucking hate the concept. Anyone that thinks Lethal Lockdown is worse than this needs their fucking head. Lethal, I know it's a similar concept, right? But no, another thing that makes Lethal Lockdown better, it's fucking one ring into not this pish fucking 2 rings into one. And then each guy comes down, oh, what weapon's he going to bring in now? Oh, just fucking absolute pish. At least, Lethal Lockdown was over quicker and the weapons all came in at once. I mean, I can think of all these moments in Lethal Lockdown where, like, that move Styles did off the fucking rafters.
And I like the way that they just come out, like a normal entrance. I don't like the way they stand in a cage. Just looks fucking retarded.
And also, you didn't know. It was just better. It was just fucking better. You didn't know the order they were coming out in.
Well, technically, we don't in this.
Yes, but you kind of do because it's almost like a tit for tat thing. Like someone will go to move, and then Roman will move his fucking jaw and block the keypad.
You ain't passing, buddy.
Yeah.
No, but honestly, see war games. You see when the match starts, you could theoretically set your alarm for 25 minutes, so you're timing it for the last person to come out, and then that's when the match starts. The match technically doesn't become... No, think of this. No, what this is essentially like, and this is a very good example. No, this is a perfect example, because people... You on a bit.
I'm just talking about wrestling, but you go ahead.
Because people say, but yeah, people can get beat up, and you can technically you can physically eliminate your opponents, and that's bullshit. No, know what this is essentially like? This would be the equivalent of a Royal Rumble happening exactly the same way it does. From the first 2 guys come out, every 90 seconds another man comes out until you get to number 30. But the only difference being is nobody can be eliminated until the 30th man gets in the ring. That would be the same equivalent of this. And how shite would that make a Royal Rumble?
No, I know.
How fucking shit.
It should be elimination. It should be elimination.
No, think of Royal Rumble. Where nobody could get eliminated until the 30th man was in.
You know what the problem is?
No, think of that though.
No, I totally agree.
You'd be like, well, what's the first fucking hour then?
No, but listen.
Pointless.
I think the War Games concept is outdated. This is something that was used in the 80s and 90s, right? Where elimination wasn't a thing unless it was Survivor Series. Do you not think the amount of different match types that have came on since War Games was a thing back in like the 90s and the 80s is that this match should have evolved into elimination? Because see, sitting through a match when, especially now, man, kayfabe's deader than ever and wrestling's deader than ever. You need to make the match matter throughout the opening 25 minutes.
There's a reason why McMahon didn't have Survivor Series matches at every single Survivor Series, because I think he knew that a lot of times he just didn't call for it. And to me, And it's not just one every year; it's two because of the women. So now you're getting 2 War Games matches when not the stories just don't really call for it. There's no real reason to have War Games. It's like when you have these gimmick pay-per-views. So I remember when they had the Hell in a Cell, and it's like, oh, you had to get like 2 or 3 Hell in a Cell matches every single pay-per-view, and it's like, Hell in a Cell is a match that should be called upon when it's necessary. Like when Taker gets Michaels in Hell in a Cell, it's because the Hell in a Cell was necessary. It's not because, oh, they just happened to land on a pay-per-view that host that Hell in a Cell match.
Yeah, but see this match.
No, but gimmick matches should be, they should be there for a fucking reason. The match or the feud should warrant that type of gimmick match. It shouldn't just be happening because, oh, look, well, we've landed on the pay-per-view and, it'd be like, even when they had Extreme Rules, I didn't really agree with that because sometimes, like, you'd have a feud that just wasn't really warranting an Extreme Rules type match, but there you were. Like, same with TLC. The gimmick matches, a gimmick match should only be a gimmick match if the feud and rivalry is worthy of a gimmick match. And it just, every year coming up to Survivor Series, you just get this forced fucking feud with a bunch of people just so they can incorporate War Games. It's fucking pathetic.
No,
as the battery runs low.
Talk a
even the computers, even my laptop's giving up, guys. It's like, you know what, this is fucking shite. I don't want to talk about this. I ain't got another 10, 15 minutes in me, as we are 60 minutes into this preview and haven't even talked about a single match. But, no, I stand by that. There's just nothing this doesn't... How does this women's match warrant War Games? Like, women stepping inside a steel... Do you remember when a steel cage match used to, like, end a rivalry and the steel cage had importance, the Hell in a Cell had importance? Now you've just got random people... Like, what the fuck is what has Lash Legend done that warrants her getting in a steel cage with 5 other women that she barely knows? What sense does that make?
No, but why can't there just be stipulations in them? Why can't the heel team, if they win, each of them gets a world title shot? Why can't whoever gets pinned gets fired or something? You know what I mean? And then whoever gets the pin gets this other extra incentive, or the team with the world titles. Here, if you win, you get to run Raw for a week. Just anything. I don't know. Fucking give me something. There's nothing on the line. Roman Reigns, I'm coming for that title. Cody, me or Cody? When you coming for, Roman?
Right, gimmick matches. Your thoughts on them?
No, I totally agree with everything you say. They shouldn't be forced. They shouldn't just be, oh, it's that time of year. You know what that means, man. Now, obviously, yeah, Royal Rumble. There's some things that are different. Some things are just embedded into the culture.
Yeah, Royal Rumble's different.
Right?
What? No, but listen, Royal Rumble, you've got the opportunity.
It's over.
But you've got the opportunity to enter this match, and you get a lifetime opportunity, once in a lifetime chance to go to WrestleMania and challenge for a title.
It is a part of the wrestling calendar.
No, forget about that. It makes sense. Everyone wants to enter it because you've got an opportunity to win a title match at WrestleMania.
Yeah,
so
but
it makes sense. No, forget about it's part of tradition. You can understand why people want to enter the Royal Rumble match. Why does Lash Legend want to enter a steel cage, a 2-ring, 2-sided steel cage? Well, I guess it's technically, but it's still 4 sides, isn't it, at the end of the day? But why the fuck would she want to enter that and put her body on the line in a match with 5 women that she just doesn't even fucking know? Like, it makes no sense.
Fuck these jobbers. I know, you're right. It doesn't make any sense. It's just, there's nothing on the line. It's just a bunch of shite people feuding for no fucking reason. Like, why is Lash Legend even with Nia Jax beating up people? Why is AJ Lee teaming up with her team before Becky Lynch even got involved? There's so many questions, no enough answers. It's brutal. There's not one reason to watch this shit tonight. Oh, but Big John, fuck John. See, if John had a fucking backbone, he'd slap the nose clean off of Triple H's face and be like, I'm suing you for character defamation, man. You fucked me this year. But no.
I love the C Nation. It's been a great final year. Triple H is a great author. He wrote the final chapter in Big John's book.
No, he burnt it. He pissed in it. He opened up the last page, you know what Triple H did? He fucking took the wateriest shite imaginable and left John with a book sandwich filled with shite.
Well, Vince McMahon would be proud, right? Opening match, Stephanie Fakir defends the title against Nikki Bella. I totally forgot this was happening at Survivor Series. I think it's mad that we're in San Diego and we can't even fit Rey Mysterio on the card.
And he's not hard to fit, like, he's a wee man, but...
Like, I'm not one for just putting people on a show because it's their hometown, but Rey's a legend.
Well, fuck, he's one of the few guys they've got. And
Yeah, I mean, you could argue that WWE might not have... They might never have another PLE in San Diego until Rey retires, you don't know.
Damn right.
A bit strange. I mean, could you have added Rey into the Cena Dominic match? Maybe triple threat, why not?
Rey Mysterio's got tens of memorable moments, great moments, matches. I mean, honestly, this guy was so over back in the day. Like, compared to these fucking bums now, and it's sad. It's sad to see what they've done with.
Aye. Right, well, I'm going to go with Stephanie Fakir to retain because why the fuck not? There's nothing happening here. Nikki Bella attacked her because I guess she felt disrespected. Oh, you think you're La Premiere, but I was the first woman. I started this revolution, blah, blah, blah. And then Stephanie was like, I'm going to beat you at Survivor Series. Who gives a fuck? Nothing interesting happened. Sum this up in a sentence. Nikki Bella attacked Stephanie Fakir from behind twice, so they're having a match. That's it. That's your whack.
Yeah, I mean, at least Nikki Bella was there for the Women's Revolution. See this whole thing about AJ Lee Revolution? It's like saying Sid Vicious started the Attitude Era. He wasn't fucking there. You know what I mean? He left just prior.
Right, who are you going with?
Stephanie Fakir's winning every day of the week. There's no point in fucking talking about it.
Right, well, let's move on. John Cena defends the Intercontinental title against Dominic Mysterio. Could be a good match. Cena's last time on a PLE. Obviously, he's still got the Saturday night's main event, but in terms of pay-per-views or PLEs or call it what you want, this is the final one. This match is sponsored by Angry Orchard. So, again, just all these sponsors sponsoring individual matches. It's like, what the fuck are we doing here?
I don't even know what Angry Orchard is, but...
It's a drink, is it not?
It's a drink.
I think it's like a cider or something. Some piss.
Well, anyway, John's on 100 pay-per-view wins. They're not going to want to change that. I feel like that's a nice round number. Gunther's going to defeat him in his last match, and therefore they're not going to want Gunther to go back down to the IC title level, are they? So John Cena's losing tonight. It is what it is.
I can see that happening. You know what? I'll go with Dominic, yeah. I'll go with Cena losing his final PLE. You're going to go with Dominic. I'm going to go with Dominic. Let's move on then to the women's war game match here. So we've got...
AJ Lee looks very fucking old. Very.
Well, we'll discuss that in a wee second. So we've got...
No, wait, hold on. Look how fake Becky Lynch's face looks.
Yeah, we've got Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, AJ Lee, Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Lash Legend, Nia Jax, Becky Lynch, Asuka, and Kairi Sane. So, yep, that is the 10 women in this match. When AJ Lee came back, people were like marking out, saying, oh, she hasn't aged a day and all this bullshit. Honestly, I don't know how people can say that Alexa Bliss looks old and not call it AJ Lee. I think that AJ Lee looks older than her age. And yet you've got people saying she hasn't aged in a day in 10 years.
See if someone said to me AJ Lee's late 40s, I'd be like, yeah. I'm not even taking the piss. See from that image right there.
Well, see,
I'd say she comfortably for this image looks the oldest. Easily.
If you just look at the face team, who do you think oldest to youngest? What would you say they look?
Oldest to youngest? I would go AJ Lee, Charlotte. I mean, Rhea Ripley's kind of the wild card here because it looks like a fucking man and it's leathered in fucking makeup. But I would go AJ Lee, Charlotte, Io Sky.
You think Io Sky looks older than Rhea Ripley?
I don't know. I'm putting a non-applicable beside Rhea Ripley because I can't. I can't really. I don't know what age she looks.
Well, I would
I don't know
go.
what gender is.
Based off this, I'd go AJ Lee, Charlotte, Rhea, Io, Alexa. I think Alexa looks the youngest. Now, she is the second youngest person in her team, but I think she looks younger than Rhea Ripley. I don't really. Honestly, I think Asuka looks pretty young with that face mask on.
Face paint, yeah, no, totally. But I mean, you can clearly see that with some of them, I
also think Nia Jax looks pretty good for her age, to be fair. She's like 43, 44.
Yeah. No, but see with this graphic, you can see that they airbrush people. Like
Oh, absolutely.
but then there's others that don't look like anything's been done.
Yeah. Maybe just airbrush the people they feel they need to airbrush.
Yo, I'm not saying AJ Lee looks horrific, because that would be a lie, but she looks fucking old here.
Yeah.
Like, see if someone says, "Aye, she's 52," you'd be like, "Ah, she's a good 52." You know what I mean? But it's, like, does AJ Lee look closer to like 60 than she does fucking like 20? I'd say so.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah. You know.
Like it's just the face.
It's like, you know, if she was standing beside Roxanne Perez, you'd get these fuckers that would be like, "Oh, you look like sisters," but in reality, it's like, nah, you definitely look like mother and daughter.
Auntie Lee.
And I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, like, but it's just, why fucking lie? Why do we need to lie and pretend that AJ Lee still looks 28? She's not, she's 38, and she looks it.
No, I know. It's like, but these are just people that just love to pretend that these people look younger than they are, full of compliments till they're not.
Are they dragging out AJ Lee and Becky Lynch to Mania? The singles match?
Yeah, but look at Becky Lynch. That doesn't even look like Becky Lynch. That looks like... Look how deformed her face looks.
Well, I mean, yeah, well, anyway, back to my point here. I don't know, do I have a point? Not really. Are they dragging this match out to WrestleMania?
I think so, yeah, sadly. Well, I mean, put it this way, she took 3 months off after Palooza, so what's to say she won't take 3 months off after this?
Right, who's winning this match? Who's winning?
I'm going to go with the heel team. I think Charlotte and Rhea will, we can't get along.
Yeah, like, I just don't fucking get, like, Lash Legend teamed up with Nia because they want to get the belts off Charlotte and Alexa, who don't even have the belts anymore. So, like, what motive? There's just, the match doesn't make sense. They've basically just thrown a bunch of people together. And that is fine for, like, a random tag match, but why the fuck would you... No, but it doesn't make any sense. We went from people not... Did Shawn Michaels want to go inside Hell in a Cell with Undertaker? No. Did Triple H want to go inside Hell in a Cell with Cactus Jack? No. These are matches that only certain people... Brock Lesnar didn't even want to go in Hell in a Cell with Taker.
Yeah, but...
And he's fucking Brock Lesnar. But now it's like the women are like, remember when they did the first ever Hell in a Cell? Charlotte and Sasha, they were excited. And it's like this, they're excited. It's like, no, why should you want to... You shouldn't want to go into War Games.
No, but look how lopsided these teams are, right? See, on the left, you've got all former champs, right? Some this year, some a wee bit more before that. AJ Lee's back on a big return, apparently. Then you look at the team on the right. Lash Legend, like a literal rookie. Nia Jax, who...
Former champion, but probably one of the worst stages of her career. I mean, you could argue the same about Alexa Bliss and Charlotte. Then you got Becky Lynch, the mid-card champion. Then the Kabuki Warriors. Alright, let's not pretend that she's not a former champion as well. Like,
two fucking jobs.
The only woman to win the Mania main event.
Yeah, but if you were ranking like these 10 in terms of like level or star power, the team on the right would have the 4 bottom spots locked up.
I mean, maybe, but anyway.
Well, that's my point. It's a lopsided fucking team.
I'm going with Becky Lynch's team.
I'm going with that team as well.
Right, let's move on then to the main match. This one
you say main match. The women might main event. CM Punk's advocated for.
I don't give a fuck what CM Punk's advocating for. CM Punk is a loser. Anyway, you talk about airbrushing. It's made Brock Lesnar look a bit fucking a wee bit younger here than all.
Why is Paul Heyman on it?
Doesn't even look like Drew McIntyre.
See the winner takes all match where the companies were on the line. McMahon wasn't even on the fucking the wallpaper.
I tell you what, I am surprised at the placement on the left side.
Do you think Roman be in the middle?
100%.
I think it makes more sense for Roman to be in the middle because then you have the champions either side.
Whereas that would kind of make it look like CM Punk is the inferior champion.
Oh, absolutely. And also, but then they're forcing QB1 down our fucking throat, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I thought Roman would have been in the middle, but one thing I could have guaranteed you was that the Usos would have been.
But see,
at the back end. Like
Brock's that big. He's almost like he's wider than the two guys behind him.
I seen that. Eyes.
Cody Rhodes can barely get past.
Look at Jimmy Uso. Oh, what's this match sponsored by?
Spike.
Cenagrams Escape Spike. Just fucking garbage. Anyway, yeah, look at Jimmy Uso. That's a guy that knows I don't belong here.
Oh, Brock Lesnar spikes Jimmy Uso into the floor.
This match is sponsored by Seagrams Escape Spiked. My name's Joe Testore, and I like men.
What makes you think he'll be doing the commentary during this?
I don't know. Why wouldn't he be?
Because Michael Cole will be doing it, that's why.
Oh, you know what I mean. I know, but it's easier to do Joe Testore's voice than fucking... Gentlemen, why are you fighting in the main event of a pay-per-view?
We don't do that.
No, we don't do that. Come on back and we'll have a 11-way gangbang, guys. Come on.
Get the red cups out.
Get the red cups out, Cody. Drink my piss, Cody. Come on. Come on, big boy.
I said, boy. Fucking Jimmy Uso doesn't deserve it. He doesn't, man.
Oh, why? Because the other fucking 9 do, don't they?
No, but... see if the Usos weren't shoved down our fucking throat, we could possibly be looking at Rey Mysterio and Randy Orton.
Or John Cena or something.
Well, I mean, I get John Cena's got his own thing going.
So he couldn't do it. Why couldn't Cena do double duty tonight?
Just having every match.
It's his second last fucking appearance.
I'd rather see Cena versus Nikki Bella than Bella versus Fakir, to be fair.
I know.
Anyway, no, but Jimmy Uso doesn't deserve it. I fucking can't stand this guy. He's actually one of my least favourite guys in the roster. Now, I'm not saying any of these guys deserve it, but he is like the lowest of the low.
The Usos are like the women, very sloppy in the ring. Just not. There's no execution from them. They lack preciseness.
And he's a big fat bastard.
Yeah, they're just shite.
Yeah. Anyway, I actually do feel bad for Uso.
I don't fuck him.
No, I do. I feel like
this guy's gonna probably take on Gunther, the retired John. Fuck him.
Right, who's winning?
I don't care who's winning, but I, honestly, I'm going to go with the heel team again because I think they'll try and tell a story of where, Roman cost his team or something, but he's going for that belt, but he might be going for the other belt, you know, and the Usos are just sitting there like spare parts, because that's what they are.
I'm going with the heel team to win after CM Punk has a GTS.
No, but it must be frustrating, right?
Alright, just completely gloss over my prediction then.
What did you say?
You fucking prick.
What did you say?
That's my point. You don't know what I said.
I don't give a fuck. What did you say then?
No, I forget it.
GTS or something?
Nah, that's it.
But it must be frustrating.
All these people want my, insider.
Boring, right? No, but it must be frustrating if you're Drew McIntyre, guy that's there every week getting jobbed out. Brock Lesnar's on the front, which I totally understand, but it's like, how many of these guys are even going to be here next week?
The jobbers?
I wouldn't be surprised if Reigns and Brock aren't seen until the new year.
I mean, Usos will be there next week.
Oh, don't you worry about that, they'll be there.
And you'll probably get the Vision, but I mean, other than that, I mean, that's just your whack.
See this match, right? Brock's going to enter fifth, obviously. I predict this match will be over within 6 minutes of Brock entering, which means it gives you a minute for the final entrant. This guy's doing fuck all. We know the score.
Yeah, I talked about how the opening of the match doesn't mean dick. I just think it'd be much more interesting if Brock started the match, because then I would actually care.
Yeah, no, I would say,
that is one way to get me intrigued in this match. Have Brock start it.
They could go with like a Logan Paul, Cody Rhodes kicking off. I could see that because it's like the two athletic guys, so to speak. Because I look at the rest of the heel team, I don't think Breakker and Bronson are two guys that start a match. I feel like they're like impact guys to come in. But then I look at Brock, he's an impact guy. I feel like Logan Paul or Drew McIntyre will start against one of the Usos.
Fucking Logan against Jimmy.
That's bogging though, isn't it?
That's it. That is it. How much money are you betting the first two men will be Jimmy and Jay? And it could be in either order. It doesn't really matter.
What's the odds?
1 to 10.
That's no worth it though.
I'm going to predict here's my order. I'm predicting they start with Jay because you need somewhat of a draw, and Jay's just better than Jimmy. So I think Jay will start. Jimmy will come out second.
I'll go help my twinos.
Yeah, as if Roman Reigns was going to go. No, Roman, I'll go. And I dead on. I'm going to go with Jay to start, Jimmy then.
Do you think Roman, Punk and Cody are going to be in the same cage, pressed up and grinding against each other? Like, probably. That's probably why it's designed that way.
I'm going Jay to start, then Jimmy, then Punk, then Cody, then Reigns. I don't give a shit if Cody's on the front of the poster. I think he enters the match before Reigns. On the other side, I am going to go Logan Paul, Drew McIntyre, Big Breaker, Bronson Reed, and then Brock. That's my
Big break.
40 minutes of previewing this has almost broke me, I'm not going to lie.
That's fucking. I'm going the heel team to win. I don't give a fuck about the order, honestly.
Well, I said before I was rudely...
Here's the order I'm watching this in.
Interrupted me again.
Blanket, Pillars, Beth. There you go, that's my order. I'm not watching this. Fuck that.
Right, guys, well, I'm not going to give a prediction because this guy's interrupted me twice during it, so what's going to happen is when we're doing the review... when we're doing the review, I'm just going to claim that I called it years before everyone else because that seems to be the...
Say it, I won't interrupt you.
Nah, you're alright.
Say it.
Nah, you're alright.
Say it.
Nah, you're alright.
Say it. Is it anything to do with Benoit?
No, unfortunately not.
No, but no the way like Sabu.
Heel turn CM Punk, GTS, Roman Reigns, 1, 2, 3, Brock Lesnar.
That's great, but you know the way like
Punk joins the Vision.
You know the way Sabu got battered before the Elimination Chamber and like Hardcore Holly replaced him?
How disappointing was that?
No, it was disappointing. But why can't like half this card get battered backstage and like 5 legends appear?
I mean, even though I get that, but I remember seeing Sabu, and that was like that pay-per-view was going downhill fast.
What are you just Rikishi, by the way? If the Usos are fucking 20.
Yeah, I think he's 64.
That's mad.
No, but I just see when you seen Sabu planked out backstage, you thought, fuck me, this pay-per-view is getting worse and worse and worse. You can say you want about Sabu, but it would have been interesting to see him in that type of match, and then he gets replaced by fucking Sparkplug. It was like, fuck.
Aye, Sparkplug is better than everybody in this match, apart from one. Just that guy.
Aye.
You know, he won the Alabama Open Motor.
I don't give a fuck what he won.
Series in '93.
Nobody wanted him over Sabu in that match.
Tell you what, the more I look back, I wasn't against it.
What?
Nah, I'm joking.
I want to see Sabu fly off the fucking chamber.
Yeah, but Hardcore Holly's better than most people in this match.
See the
Is
chamber.
he better than Jimmy?
Who's not? See the chamber. I'd personally get rid of it. See the new version of the chamber that we've had for like the last 6-7 years. It's like made out of plastic and rubber mats. I think the chains are now made out of Play-Doh.
It's like Johnny Gargano's bedroom. Fuck's sake.
It's like made out of rubber.
I know.
No, it's like no. What the elimination chamber looks like now. See one of those like jungle gyms where you take your kids, it's like or the climbing frames, and
No.
it's like a kid-friendly environment where they can't get hurt. That's what the elimination chamber's like. And it's like, what's the point of having a match type like that when it's just so fucking phony looking?
Oh no.
It'd be like having an Inferno match with like fake flames.
Yeah.
It's like no, it's just the illusion of flames.
Aye. Put the bulb on. That suggests one.
Right, guys. Till next time. Fuck, this is shite. Peace.